Welcome back, WWE Raw fans. I am coming at you with another Raw video. This is for February 3rd. We got to see the return of Jey Uso returning from Royal Rumble, the winner in the men's championship, talking about his emotional breakthrough with this WWE groundbreaking title. We also got to see a lot of interesting fights. Starting off with, of course, we got to see the Penta versus Ludwig Kaiser. Um, this was a pretty easy run of the mill fight. A lot of people, I'm sure, were predicting that Penta was going to win this fight, and he did. He successfully was able to take down Ludwig Kaiser. And then moving on, we got to see a little bit more of the spokesmanship happening. We got to see Gunther come out, the current um, ring general, speaking to Jey Uso, talking about even though this was a big step in his career, he is still yet to come to his level and has yet to make a match for himself. They have been speaking about going back at the ring after, of course, Jey Uso lost to Gunther in the fight just last week or 2 weeks ago. So they had some more things to say about that. We got to see Charlotte Flair speaking about her big time win at the Women's Royal Rumble and how she is moving her way on to WrestleMania. Really cool to see. I believe there's 4 more slots in the women's title picks for WrestleMania, so they have yet to announce. There are some more picks coming forward, but Rhea Ripley came out and challenged her openly to go head to head, which is very exciting to see. And then we got to see, of course, Logan Paul was in the audience, which I believe they were in Cleveland this week. And he said that the problem with Cleveland is that there are no famous people here, which I thought was very interesting to say. There are very many famous people in Cleveland, well known artists and established people, but he was dissing on Cleveland this week. So we got to see Logan Paul basically showing his true colors like he always is. Then moving on, we got to see the Liv Morgan versus Aiko Sky. Um, her and her counterpart taking on Aiko and her putting in a really good fight. I love Aiko. She puts in all the moves, all the flips, and we got to see Rhea Ripley come in to try to help her, but unfortunately, she disqualified Aiko from moving forward to the Elimination Chamber or WrestleMania. Um, so we're going to have to see where they put Aiko. She did get to speak with CM Punk, um, seeming like they're going to build a relationship going forward. Potentially, we might have a fight coming up with Rhea Ripley and Aiko to get back at her for stunting her. So that might be something to look forward to. Friends turned enemies might be a new storyline to go into. Um, but moving on to some of the last bit of the episode, we got to see Seth frickin' Rollins, who was a spokesman hyping up the audience for Sami Zayn's fight. And of course, we know from Royal Rumble, we saw Seth frickin' Rollins lost to CM Punk, who lost to Jake Paul. So there was a lot of back talking back and forth there. And then, of course, when CM Punk came out to fight Sami Zayn, Seth frickin' Rollins rushed out to confront him, had to be taken backstage by security. And then, of course, we got to see CM Punk start his fight with Sami Zayn. I like Sami Zayn. I feel like he's been given a tough go of it this year, given that the last couple episodes of Raw, he's made some mistakes. You know, he's gone after uh, people like Cody Rhodes and other allies. Not meaningful. They were just, kickouts and weird, odd moves that he would try to do. But in this fight, we got to see him take on CM Punk. Of course, CM Punk was brutalizing him, just really going off on him. But of course, Sami Zayn was showing off some really interesting moves, showing that he knows how to fight. He's been learning from some of the best the last couple of years, really taking in that knowledge. But of course, we got to see CM Punk pin Sami Zayn and take him down, which I think a lot of us were kind of expecting, kind of holding out hope for Sami Zayn, but we kind of knew he was going to go down. And then right at the last minute, we got to see KO, Kevin Owens, come into the ring, thinking that he was Sami Zayn's friend. We all thought that he would come in for an assist, maybe do something to CM Punk, but we got to see Kevin Owens do what Kevin Owens does best, the infamous pile driver. And he totally took out Sami Zayn from behind. He had no warning, uh, and it was just total ridiculousness. But people loved it, and they thought it was a great time. So I'm definitely going to check out this next upcoming week's episode. What do you guys think on this show Raw on Monday nights on Netflix? Are you guys currently watching it? What are some of your best fighters? What do you guys think of the story arcs so far? Ladies fights. What are you guys' favorite lady fighters? Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to like the video, comment down below on what your thoughts are, subscribe to the channel for future content. And also, you can check me out at Instagram at Screen Scene Guru as well to see my posts on there. But that should do it for this week's Raw review on Netflix. Until next time, guys, have a good one, stay safe, and keep it raw. Alrighty, bye bye.